It's the start of a new year, and you do the thing everyone does. You write down a goal. For about 2 weeks, you're locked in, and then week 3 hits, and somehow you're back to old habits. Now you also feel guilty about it. Spending money while feeling bad about spending money? It was one simple rule that I started applying exactly 6 months ago, and it completely changed how I handle money. My name is Jack, and today I'm going to walk you through the 6-month rule that genuinely saved my financial life. Permanent change requested immediately almost never works because your brain treats forever as a threat. Almost nobody dreads a 2-week diet the way they dread eating healthy forever. The 6-month rule is simple. Instead of making permanent financial decisions, you commit to a financial behavior for exactly 6 months. 6 months is long enough to actually see real results, but short enough that your brain doesn't panic and rebel against it. Say you commit to saving $200 a month for 6 months. That's $1,200. By month 6, something shifts. You're not white-knuckling your way through the habit anymore. They pick something extreme. No eating out for 6 months. 0 spending on anything fun. They quit by week 3. If the rule sounds easy, it's probably too soft. If the rule sounds impossible, it's too extreme. My rule was specific. No spending on convenience purchases after 8 p.m. The vast majority of my impulse purchases happened in that exact window, when I was tired, bored, or stressed. Willpower is not a renewable resource you can rely on every single day. It runs out. I deleted saved payment information from my phone after 8 p.m. Apps specifically. That tiny bit of friction was enough to break the pattern almost every single time. The 6-month rule isn't really about discipline. It's about designing a small obstacle that buys you time to think clearly. For the 6-month rule, I used one number. My savings account balance checked once a week. Daily checking creates anxiety. Weekly checking shows trend. Month 1, about $180 saved. By month 6, I'd saved just over $1,400. By month 5, I genuinely wasn't thinking about the rule anymore. It had quietly turned into just how I operated. At exactly 6 months, you stop and ask one specific question. Does this rule still feel hard, or has it become normal? You graduate the rule into a permanent habit. You pick a brand new 6-month rule and stack it on top. My next 6-month rule was investing $150 every payday automatically. Traditional financial advice is like trying to redesign your entire house in one weekend. The 6-month rule is like renovating one room at a time. Priya had tried budgeting apps 3 separate times and quit all 3 within a month. No buying clothes for 6 months. By month 6, she'd saved almost $900. It was realizing she could actually follow through on something financial for once. First, pick one specific financial behavior. Fifth, check whether the behavior has become automatic. Then, stack a new rule.
It gives you a finish line, real proof that you can do this, and momentum.
If you had to pick just one 6-month rule starting today, what would it be? Let me know in the comments.